You are now tuned in to the Conversations with Ms Yvonne show. It is such a pleasure to welcome you all to my show. Sit back, relax, because we're about to take you to another level. This show aims to entertain, enlighten, and educate the minds of our generation. Are you ready? Well, without further delay, allow me to introduce your host, me, Ms Yvonne! Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ms Yvonne show. How are y'all doing out there? Man, I don't know what this message holds for us. I say us because I want to hear the word too. You know, I feel like God must have something special for us today because this is my fourth try trying to record this episode. And usually when that happens, God has something he wants to say and there's interference. The devil is trying to cause interference. And a lot of y'all are going on right now. Right now you're dealing with the devil causing interference. He's running a play on you. You know, yesterday was Super Bowl Sunday, but today is our Super Bowl. Because after you go through the fight, after you play that game, after you go through the storm, either you win or you lose. The next day, either you celebrate or you learn from your mistakes. Because you never really lose until you give up, right? That's what they say. Don't give up. Don't give up. Good people out there, don't give up. Don't let the devil intimidate you. Don't give him a foot in the door to even think he got you. And as soon as you mess up, don't be afraid to say, God, my bad. I messed up. Oops. I went hard. I'm sorry, Lord. That's not me. That's not who I want to be. I'm going to fix that action. Man, you know how much respect God would have for you for that? You know how much respect you would have for somebody who did you that? Who did something to you, can come back and apologize and say, you know what? Dang, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. I didn't mean to do it like that. It's easy to say, no problem, you've been forgiven. So don't forget, you know, while you are walking with God and you're learning and you're making mistakes and you're trying to figure this thing out, don't forget to apologize and acknowledge when you mess up. Because it's okay. It's okay. We all fall short. We all do. And anybody that says they don't, they lying. And I believe once you are made perfect, he going on and take you up out of here. I feel like you can get as perfect as you can get. And when you get real good and perfect, he snatch you out of here. So you don't have to be in a rush to be perfect tomorrow. Because that's unrealistic. You understand? It's a process. You're a person and you're growing and you've been through a lot. And you have to understand that. And that's okay. But be patient with yourself. Because God is faithful. And he's just. And he looks at the heart of a person. And he understands what you're going through. You know, God is different from the Old Testament God. He's the New Testament God. See, that Old Testament God, he wasn't nice. Not nice. And I love that. Because he said everybody could get a second chapter. Everybody could get a second chance. Because think about you in your past. You probably was nothing nice. I know I wasn't nothing nice. I was cut up, baby. I cut up. Okay? I will cut you. I will cut you. What? I was no joke. Seriously. You know, I was very, very harsh. I'm very, very straightforward to the point. Cut the foolishness. Check it at the door. You understand what I'm saying? Miss me with the fluff, miss me with the foolishness. I'm about it. You know, like God was about it. Like you play with him, he knocking your whole city off. You play with him, you know the ground will open up and just eat you. You like, what? Yes, God ain't playing. God will probably send a mountain to punch you in the face. Like, he was on a whole nother level. God wasn't playing. He said, you do this or I'm going to beat you up. And I'm like that. I said, oh, I'm a daddy's girl. I always been a daddy's girl. And I feel like sometimes God look at me and he said, look at my girl. She just like me. Look at her. Like he understands, because I want to click out and kill everything, And you can't do it like that. Like that becomes too like, maybe Hitlerish. You understand? Like you don't want that type of effect. Like no. You don't want to beat people into submission. You don't want to have to beat the truth into somebody or beat the bad out of somebody. You don't have to do that. I mean, you want to do that. I want to do that. Sometimes I wanted to do that yesterday. I wanted to beat somebody up, down, whatever. I really did. Knock the brakes off of it, pull the tongue out of her mouth, you know what I'm saying, and just snatch it all the way out and let her just crawl on the floor and then beat her with her tongue, you know what I'm saying? And then tell her, go. Okay, I'm going to stop. But what I'm saying is, is that God understands. He understands what it's like to have a temper. You understand? Because God have a temper. You ain't get your temper from nowhere. You come from him. A lot of what's in you, you are his child. If you claim him as your father, you are his child. And even if you don't claim him, he know who you are. You his child. Just like if you have a child. Just because that child don't claim you, you know that's yours. You're called by my name. You got the same name. Of course you're mine. In the process of growing, don't beat yourself up. Take it easy on yourself. But learn from what you're going through. Learn. Strive to become the person of your dreams. People say, I just realized, this weekend that I could never be a lesbian. Okay. I went through some things. I'm cool with a lot of lesbians and I have a lot of love for people. I don't really care what you do. It's just that me and lesbians, somehow we just don't seem to get along. Because, you have some lesbians that like to overstep their boundaries and, do different things that is not cool. Not all of them, no. That would be, I can't put all y'all in a basket and some of y'all are listening, I get it. All I'm telling you is my own testimony. Like, lesbians to me cut hard. They on Mad Day, they go in. And they just will dig at you and hurt you. And my eye opener was that, no matter what, even if I ever considered it, I could never be a lesbian. I would fight that spirit. Because to be honest, I don't really like being around females like that. And y'all talk about, and sometimes females talk about things that I don't want to talk about and do things and be interested in things that I'm not really interested in. I always hung with the boys, with the dudes. Like, I feel more alive and like I can vibe with them. Like I said, I'm a daddy's girl, maybe a little tomboyish, if you will. But at the same time, it's like, dang, you can go through so many experiences in your life and you might say, what, I may as well just go to women. Like, it's got to be better. Worse. Men take it easy on you. Women, they cut deep. You should know that. You've been around them. You know how they are. You're one. Some of y'all know. Me and another woman with a period, we living together? Never. I couldn't do it. I've been, no ma'am. It's too much to think about. I can have a best friend and that's it. But I can't do it. My nerves is not set up. We be fighting and all that. And then it's still no for me. And I thank God that I went through a situation so crucial with a lesbian that it has just turned me all the way off. So I don't even care. You could be just a beautiful woman and treat me the best and give me this and that. I just can't do it with y'all. I just can't. I'm just have to be strictly. You got it. You know what I was trying to say. In this life, it's already tough. I can't add more baggage onto that. I can only imagine what some of y'all have to go through. That's extra baggage on top of just normal life, which is already tough. And I want to pray for you out there. I want to just pray for all of us out there who has to battle homosexual spirits. Because I'm a female, so I understand how females feel. I understand how females can become lesbians. I understand how females can view another female as attractive. I can understand how another female may, like to be up under another female, kind of like this motherly feel. But I can't relate to a man. I don't know what battles you may face and what homosexual urges you may have. But what I can say is it's a spirit. And you got to fight that spirit constantly. Because the devil is really trying to overstep his boundaries. The devil is trying to overstep his boundaries. And you're going to have to go to war with that. You're going to say, not today, devil. You're not going to get me. Men, because from you, men, it goes far deeper. See, with women, to me, it's like just playing. It's kind of like fake. Like, it's fake to me. That's why another reason I can't do it. It's just too fake. Like, I can't look at you like a man, and I don't want you to pull a fake dildo out. I can't do it. I don't even really do dildos because it's fake. I don't do fake. I can't. I prefer the real thing. I didn't have the real thing, and I like the real thing. I like everything about it. You understand me? Everything from the rooter to the tutor. And once you have the real thing, it's kind of hard to desire the fake. It's just I can't do that. I'm uninterested. And many of you out there are struggling with it for whatever reasons, because nobody knows your background. Nobody knows what skeletons are in your closet. Nobody knows what somebody's done to you or what happened to you or how you grew up. And at the end of the day, it's all behind you anyways. But you have to stand your ground. You got to fight for your lineage. And like I was saying, for men, it's so hard because once you become homosexual, you can lose your legacy. You can lose your bloodline. You can lose your history. You can lose your family. You can lose everything. God say be fruitful and multiply. But you need the right things to go together in order to do that. And you have to fight those spirits. Those spirits are coming to destroy you. Those spirits are coming to destroy your life, and you think it's just for a moment. You think it's just for a day. You think it's just a high. But it's not. It's a low. And it's designed to tear you down. It's designed to rip you apart. It's designed to make you feel like nothing. Because once you cross certain lines, it's hard to come back. It's not saying you can't come back, because our God is a good God. But it just makes the journey so much harder, so much longer. And you have to fight. You have to fight. Because if you don't fight, you leave that fight for somebody else to do. You leave that fight for somebody else. You pass the buck on to somebody else, and you can't do that. Warriors don't do that. Champions don't do that. We fight our own battles, and we fight them till we win. We fight them until we break the generational curses off our lives. This is not a message to judge you. I don't care what you do, but I care about your feelings. I care about your life. I care about what you're going through. And I know how you feel. I know the stuff you don't tell. I know the stuff you can't explain. Because I go through some of the same things you go through. I have some of the same urges you have. But I know that I got to keep my mind on Christ. Because that's the only way I'm going to live. It's the only way I'm going to survive. And I'm tired of surviving. I'm ready to thrive. Won't you come with me? Won't you walk with me? Won't you grow with me? Because this world could be a beautiful place, but it needs you in it. And it needs your fight. And it needs your voice. And it needs your tenacity. And it needs your spirit. And it needs your smile. And it needs your hope. And it needs your voice. It needs you and your faith. Won't you join us?